What is SHAPE? SHAPE stands for Sexually Healthy and Personally Empowered Adolescent. In this video, we will be talking about the resource material in SHAPE, which is the Commission on Population's latest addition to the Adolescent Sexuality and Reproductive Health Learning Package. It makes use of the comprehensive sexuality education both as a principle and as an approach. Adolescence is the period when boys and girls undergo enormous physical and psychological changes to become adults. It is a natural and healthy period in life. It is a time for boys and girls to grow and develop to their full potential in preparation for adulthood. However, many of them go through this period experiencing sexual and reproductive health problems like pregnancy, which is unwanted, as a consequence of early, unsafe, or unprotected sex. In connection to these sexual and reproductive health problems, as grade 7 teachers, how are we going to teach reproductive health to our students? So what can we do as teachers? We can do the following. First, we can help them acquire accurate information about human sexuality, sexual and reproductive health, and human rights. Second, we could help them explore and nurture positive values and attitudes towards their sexual and reproductive health, and help them develop self-esteem, respect for human rights, and gender equality. And third, we could also help them develop life skills that encourage critical thinking, communication and negotiation, decision-making, and assertiveness that can contribute to better and more productive relationships with family members, peers, friends, and romantic or sexual partners. These were all discussed in the SHAPE learning resource material. The SHAPE learning material is divided into 4 modules. It was discussed by the speakers that the first module is entitled Growing Up. This module begins with the identification of puberty changes in males and females, emphasizing growth, spurt, and sexual maturation as the most important changes. Module 1 follows a detailed discussion of sexual maturation by illustrating how puberty prepares the body for reproduction. This would discuss both male and female fertility and how pregnancy occurs, from fertilization and sexual intercourse. It ends with determining the consequences of early sexual intercourse, particularly early childbearing, and including HIV and AIDS. And it will also discuss the ways to prevent them from happening. Module 2 is entitled Changing Feelings and Expectations. This module tackles emotional changes at puberty, which are often not given enough attention in sexuality education. Changing expectations and feelings enables learners to acknowledge and identify the different new feelings they have, especially when they reach puberty, and it enables them to examine how such feelings shape their body image and their relationship with other people. It also builds participants' abilities to handle feelings of anger, anxiety, poor body image, and sexual attraction. Module 3 is all about changing relationships. This module deals with adolescents' changing relationship with family and peers, and their growing interest in sexual relationships. It provides learners with knowledge, attitude, and skills they need to effectively relate with their family, choose peers, and deal with sexual feelings and attractions. The final module for the SHAPE learning material is having a safe, healthy, and happy adolescence. This final module centers on building important attitude and skills that adolescents need to have a safe, healthy and happy journey to adulthood, which include building or improving self-esteem, keeping one's body clean, tidy, and fit, being respectful and responsible in romantic and sexual relationships, using the internet safely and responsibly, communicating assertively, and making better choices. It also summarizes the critical development tasks that adolescents should be able to accomplish to enable them to be more effective in dealing with the task of adulthood. So, with everything that was mentioned, considering that our grade 7 students are the youngest learners in Baguio City National High School, how are we going to teach sex education, or how are we going to apply SHAPE in our grade 7 classes? Let us try to ask our GAD representatives coming from the ESP department.
Sex education sa mga baita na mag-aaral na nasa baitang 7. Ito ay pagpapahalaga bilang isang dalaga at pagpapahalaga bilang isang nagbibinata.
So, ang binibigyan ng diin doon ay kung paano nila gawin yung responsibilidad nila bilang isang nagdadalaga at saka nagbibinata. Diba?
Pagtanggap mo
Isa pa ay yung pagtanggap sa mga pagbabago na nagaganap sa kanilang katawan, sa physical, mental at emotional na pagbabago habang sila ay nagdadalaga at nagbibinata.
Ako? Hindi ba?
Naging responsableng sa pagbibinat at pagdadalaga nila, dapat alam nila, maging responsable sila sa kung anumang nakaatang na dapat na gawin nila.
Bilang nagdadalaga at nagbibinata, dito natin makikita ang kanilang mga pagbabago na kailangan nilang tanggapin. At kinakailangan din nilang gampanan ang iba't ibang tungkulin nila. Halimbawa na lang sa kanilang mga pagbabago sa physical, emotional, mental, at social na aspeto ng kanilang buhay. Halimbawa, sa kanilang physical, may mga pagbabago sa physical nilang pangangatawan bilang isang nagdadalaga at nagbibinata. Dito, pamamahalaan nila ang mga ito sa pamamagitan ng pagiging malinis ang kanilang katawan at marami pang iba. Sa emotional naman, makikita din natin kung papaano nila pamahalaan ang kanilang emosyon upang hindi sila padalos-dalos sa kanilang kilos at pagpapasya. Sa social naman, kung papaano sila makisalamuha sa kapwa nila, kaibigan, sa kasing edad nila, at sa ibang tao. Yun lang po. Thank you.